Hello, welcome to AfricanPianoLessons.com. So today's lesson will continue from where we left off on part one, exploring ways to play Worrow in a popular style in Nigeria. So in part one, I think was done in key F, and based on popular demand, I thought it's probably better to explain things in C, and we can apply that to different keys as we move along. So part one, we kind of like look at structures of Worrow, the common groups, where you just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. Oh, you have done for me. Oh Lord. So, but for the sake of those people, that are just new to the channel, we'll make use of basic C major chords, chord 1, chord 4, chord 1, chord 5. In this case, you have G, C, E, to chord 4, A, C, F, G, C, E, then chord 5, G, B, D, and you can add G to it. So normally I will probably play full chord this way. So I'll go that way. Dominant 7th. So if you're still trying to understand chords, we have a lot of courses on our website www.africanpianolessons.com that you can check out. There are other related lessons on this channel, YouTube, or some of the social channels for African piano lessons that you can get some of this concept. So we'll continue, but the main focus is how you can really start learning how to play, almost like in terms of lead form. If you have a bassist, fine. If you don't have a bassist, how can you still make your sound a bit fuller, similar to some of the stuff I was playing around. So if you have oh Lord to chord 4, very, very grateful, chord 1, for all, chord 5, you have done for me, oh Lord, very, very grateful. And I say thank you, Jesus. That's the basic structure. So lesson exercise 1, try to play that chord to 4, 4 to 5, back to 1, and again to 4 to 1 to 5, back to 1. And this is very, very common in a lot of African progression. You hear 1 4 1 5, stuff like that. Even when you people which are probably call almost like a talking kind of music, as it relates to African praise or African styles. So exercise 1, oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. Now, exercise 2 is where you kind of like double the groove on the right hand. You go, oh Lord, I am very. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Great. So if you need to learn about that sort of approach, check part 1 of this lesson where we'll kind of like delve into the timing. So once you can do that, the next thing is how do you if you're playing with a bass line, how can you break up the reading? So if you go oh Lord, so you can bam bam bam. So bass is almost like the bass line go bam bam. So let's apply the beat. 4 1 1 5 5 1 1 4 4 1 1 5. Good. use your thumb. So when you play bang, bang, so within that space is where you drop the chord. Bang, 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 4, 4, 1, 1, 5. And you can see, so sometimes all this thing will come with time, by the time you start, doing a lot of finger practicing. One exercise you can do is if you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you think about the fingering on the left hand is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do 5, you move, so bam, 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 bam. So there are courses we have on trying to strengthen your left hand, but basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you move to E. That's it. So once you run one, bam, bam. So you can see, apart from filling the space, gradually I was then adding an extra note again. So bam, 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 bam. So don't worry, all this thing will come with time once you start practicing a lot of different fingering exercise, especially on your left hand. So that's exercise 3. Now the main aspect of this lesson is where you start approaching things from the lead aspect. I've had tons of emails asking how do you solo or improvise or play licks, lines. They're just different terminologies. So sometimes that you can use arpeggios, you can use a lot of things, but today I'll just pick one or two concepts just to start building your language. But generally speaking, improvisation is, I tell people, is if a child is learning how to speak, you probably he or she will pick up the first word, da, 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 da. Then after a while, you can say daddy, or the next one, mommy, and gradually start connecting. And the same thing with licks as well. You pick up a word, learn another word, and you start seeing how words connect together. So for that song, oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. Oh, you have done for me. So the first line is C, B, A. So I'll use just one finger to start it. C, B, A, C, C, B, A, G, E. So that's the first part. So you can use that finger. 5, 3, 1. The last time. Then the next line. So G, B. So it's G, B, A, B, C, G, G. So together now. Okay, and then the next one, and that repeats again. then the last beat. So it's E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Yeah, so, and let's go again. So slowly. So practice that, I guess now, people have different foundation. For myself, when I was learning, there's a video series I'll be doing on tips to actually help you improve as a musician. So please check that probably in the next few days or weeks, where I can share my experience on how I've learned over the years. And one thing is, it's also important to learn how to probably vocalize a song. So if I have a singer singing, I will just follow. And the thing with that is, because once you know how to vocalize, it's almost like the first approach to solo. You can play the melody of the song, and we'll start filling the gaps, maybe with licks. So once you've practiced that couple of, I think that's exercise 4 or exercise 5, depending on how we try to break it down. Then the next thing is we'll combine this reading with your chord. So slowly you go. So you can see. So go. So 1. So on A. Pa, 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 pa. Okay, let me use one bass line for now. Good. So when you've practiced that very well, then we do the next one, where you can then combine, play your chords in the left hand. Okay, let me change the octaves. So to finish off, I'll introduce you to Pentatonic Scale, how we can approach that to improvise. I've had, it's almost like not a good, it's one of the, let's say, 5-note scales that you can use in improvisation. But firstly, you need to be able to play your major scale very well. And basic pentatonic scale is 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So that's C, major pentatonic scale. C, D, E, G, A, C. So if we are to improvise using pentatonic scale and just run a done is I've just picked two notes, Sol and La, G and A, to improvise. So take that as almost like your first lick. So practice your pentatonic scale. So to recap, the first thing, learn your progression, learn your basic reading, grateful, then the fingering exercise for your left hand. That's the one. Then you did the melody of the song, then pentatonic scale, C major pentatonic scale. The next part of the lesson, I will explain the relative minor of the pentatonic scale and how we use them for improvisation. Thank you.